Hello and welcome to this video. Here we'll show you our CRM software inside Ruwaq Design. So we're calling it Pulse CRM. And when you go inside the Pulse CRM, you can see this dashboard with different metrics, numbers, total projects, clients, leads, approvals, revenue overview, the recent logs, recent clients, invoices. So everything in one shot. You can see if you don't like something in the dashboard, you can always click this cross button to have it removed from your dashboard. So let's get to a quick overview. You can create a team. Each team handles different projects. So here we have a team ready, and I will show you all the stuffs inside the team that's happening. So in the leads section, you can import your leads. You can manually input all the details one by one, as well as you can import a CSV file that's including all the details of your leads. You can download the sample CSV, and following the column names and structure, you can create a leads data, and you can just import the data here directly, and the system will auto load all your leads information. We can see a few leads here. Let's go to this one, for example. You can from this pull down menu, you can select whether this client has been contacted, converted, anything. And we have some AI actions here. For example, this is the AI score lead, and according to this AI score, this is a grade D client, lower priority lead. Yeah, some red flags have been raised. So it's saying that before proceeding, deal with this red flags. So that's that. And we also have AI insight. There is a quick insight about the client based on the data that the system has on the client. So if you want to see quick a quick view on the client, you can have that. And this is a draft email that you can send to your client. It can be about follow-up, introduction, proposal, update, meeting requests, etc. Additional context you can add. You can write wanted to follow up, wanted to show the next draft. This is your context, and it can generate an email very quick. So as you can see, previous discussion regarding product, and you can copy that email and you can send that. Let's go to the clients tab. Here, when you click on converted from the lead section, they appear here as your clients. Then you have projects. You can add your project here, and your projects comes like this. Here is also, you can, the planning stage or in progress. You can select from this drop down menu. If you want to see the risk analysis of a project, the AI gives you a quick risk analysis of the project. AI is going through all the documents and all the data that it has. Oh, it is a high risk level project. Why? Because it has identified this risks, with some recommendations. Then the design files, you can upload your files here For example, it could be a CAD file, a 3D model, a PDF file, anything that you want to send to your client for approval. Here we have these two files here that we want to send to our client for approval. So you have this system built in. You don't have to send an email separately for approval. You can do all of these things in one stop here, like in Pulse CRM. So for example, you upload your design files and you want to send that file to your client. You can do so by inserting your client's email and additional message if you want, and then click on send request. Now it should create a link, as well as it should send an email to your client. Let's check the inbox. Your client gets an email like this, and if you read that email, your name, your account email will be here, and it will say that you have requested an approval on the design file. If your client goes to this link, and approves your file, here's the file that your client can directly go through, and then he can approve. Click on approve. When he approves it, it appears in your approval section. In this approval section, you'll see the latest approval to this email has been approved. So this is how you can maintain the full approval cycle here in one software. And of course, these are the documents that you have uploaded to the system, and here you can upload more if you want, and it will appear here. The project timelines for each of the projects you can add through milestones, and on different projects that you may have in the project section. Currently we have one, that is why it is showing one, and yeah, that's the timeline. And then the payments, you can create your invoice currency, and what are the items that you are billing for, all of those things. And you can create your invoice. For example, item 1, item 2, total is about here the total is $10,000, and for example $5,000. $5,000. That's $15,000 in total. The due date, any notes, and then you create the invoice, and this new invoice will be created for $15,000. You can download that invoice as a PDF or send that invoice. It looks like this when you download the invoice. The invoice is here. On top of the invoice, you will have your all of your details, logo, and etc. So that is the invoice generation section. Now the vendors, you can add your vendors here. From you source the things or the, the materials. And if you want to add one vendor, you can if you want to get an insight on the vendors, you can click on view details and you can edit that vendor with all of these things: third-party risk management checklist, whether the client has BIM CAD protection control and everything. You can mention all of the security or compliance checklists here to quickly scan through the vendor. And if you want, you can get a quick insight through AI, and AI checks all the vendors' data and gives you a quick insight on vendors' individual risk from each vendor. There's vendors, and of course you have settings, each of the team settings, the currency, time zone, all of the stuffs, team members. You can invite team members to collaborate with you. They don't have to have an account. They will just get an email, and through that email they can directly sign into the 𝐵𝐵 CRM and work or edit in your projects and or in your data in 𝐵𝐵 CRM. So that is 𝐵𝐵 CRM, our comprehensive all-in-one CRM software built inside Ruwaq Design. So you don't have to go through a separate software to send files, approvals. All of these things are integrated here inside Ruwaq Design. So you can just generate files and check through and maintain the leads, maintain the clients, projects, all of these things inside this software. So thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.